Our hearts go out to Israelis and Palestinians for the violence that is surrounding them right now. It needs to stop. That's why Canada is calling for a ceasefire.
Canada joining international calls for a ceasefire in the Middle East as diplomatic efforts step up ahead of United Nations General Assembly talks on the deadly hostilities later this week.
We will work with the international community to de-escalate the situation and to move forward so that there is no more loss of civilian life.
The U.S. president expressed support for a ceasefire after a call with the Israeli Prime Minister Monday, but Joe Biden stopped short of calling for an immediate stop to the conflict, even as he faces pressure from some within his own party to take a stronger stance.
In days to come, humanitarian access into and out of Gaza for staff and goods must be sustained and appropriate measures taken to continue movements within Gaza.
The UN raising humanitarian concerns, saying more than 52,000 Palestinians have now been displaced by Israeli airstrikes that have destroyed hundreds of homes. And now a Norwegian refugee aid group confirms 11 of the more than 60 children killed in Gaza over the last week were part of its program aimed at helping children deal with trauma. The youngest was 5 years old. In Israel, at least 2 children have been killed by rockets fired from Gaza by Hamas militants. And on Tuesday, a strike killed 2 workers from Thailand in southern Israel. The latest cross-border attacks coming after a lull overnight. And joint action Tuesday by Palestinians, staging general strikes in East Jerusalem, the West Bank, and in Arab towns within Israel, all in a show of solidarity. The Israeli PM insists strikes on Gaza will continue as long as necessary, he says, to restore peace and security to all of Israel. The sun setting on the 9th day of violence, the worst to hit the region in 7 years. Melissa Duggan, City News.